Hello, first graders. All right. So we've been talking about how do people work with animals. Think about how Ming yesterday, when you read about Ming, how did Ming help with animals? How did he help with animals? What did he do? Right, he trained a dog, right? He worked with it. Anybody ever been to Tanganyika before? It's a really cool zoo in Goddard, and those different zookeepers, they work with the animals. One of my favorites is the camel, and the camel is a really cool animal, and that person works with that animal by walking it around, training it, allowing people to ride it, those kind of things. So think about, what kind of person do you know that works with an animal? Alright, we're going to talk about advice. When you ask someone for advice, you want to know their opinion about what should be done. So, who's somebody that you might ask for advice for? You might ask your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, either your brothers and sisters, or cousin. What would you ask for advice for? Right, maybe something that you want to wear. Does this look okay? Alright, remarkable. If someone is remarkable, he or she is usually special in some way. So think about this girl right here. She's remarkable. Why is she remarkable? She got a what? She got a ribbon. So what's something that's remarkable that you might get something for? At school, if you pass a level on Lexia, that is remarkable and you get a certificate, right? Alright, trust. Trust. If you trust someone, you believe they will do the right thing. You depend on that person, right? If you trust them, you depend on them. So, just like a brother and a sister, they trust each other. They're going to believe that they will do the right thing. Alright, on your slide today, you guys are going to reread the story of Ming's teacher, right? Because good readers go back and reread something if they don't understand. So you guys are going to reread it, okay? When you guys reread it, I want you guys to think about, how do you feel when Ming shouted at his dog? How did Ming teach Lee to trust him? And what did Ming learn about working with animals? Do you think what he learned is true? So as you listen to the story later on, what did Ming feel? How did Ming feel when he shouted at his dog? Alright. We're going to take the long E sound off and make a new word. So ready? We have sleep. Sleep. Take off the E. What's the word? Sleep. Good job. You have frosty. Take off the E. What do you have? Very good. We have frost. Frost. Okay, puppy. Take off the E. What do you have? Puff. Good job. Busy. Take off the Y. Take off the long E sound. What do you have? Fizz. Jumpy. Take off the E. What do you have? Jump. Curly. Take off the E. What do you have? Curl. Good job. So we're talking about the long E. So sometimes long E is spelled with a Y or EY, like in baby. Alright, let's practice this word. Are you ready? E. Funny. S-E. Messy. Is-E. Busy. Hey, we had two bonus letters. Did you see them? We had the S, that was a bonus letter, and we had the Z, that was a bonus letter. Alright, let's try this one. K-E. Key. Alright, let's try this. We have a monkey. How do we spell a monkey? M. That's an O. N. E. So we have the E-Y. We spell it with an E-Y. Because that is a long E. Monkey. Alright, now we have valley. Valley. Apple E. Apple E. So V A oh, we have a bonus letter there. It's 2 L's. E. So we're going to spell it with a what? E Y. Valley. Alright, the next one, I'm going to make it red because it's an E-Y. The next one we have is dirty. Dirty. D. Which is an I-R. And T. And then we're just going to use Y as the long E sounds, so dirty. Alright. This next one we have is jam. It's messy, right? When you eat jam, it can be really messy. Get all over your face. Alright, so we're going to do messy. F. Ooh, and that sounds like a Z, but what letter sometimes sounds like a Z? We talked about that in foundations. The S, right? So we have messy. And it's just going to be a Y. Messy. Alright, let's practice our sight words. We're going to skywrite them today. This first word is found. Alright, let's skywrite them. Ready? Found. Found. Okay, the next one is hard. Okay, let's skywrite it. H-A-R-D. Hard. This A-R says R, so hard. It's an R control. Alright, the next one, near. Ear, so E-A-R, near. So it is woman. You can break it apart. We see and woman. So W-O-M-A-N, woman. Make sure you're skywriting it with us. Here we go. This word is wood. W-O-U-L-D, wood. This word was right. W-R-I-T-E, right. Now let's use these words in a sentence. Are you ready? Remember the sentence for found. I found my shoes. Hard. Remember the sentence for hard. The book was hard. This one. Near. What's the word for near? Sentence for near. My shoes are near the door. This one. Woman. Woman. I saw a woman crossing the street. Woman. Would. Would you like to go to lunch with me? Would. So we can use this as a question, right? Question word. And then we have right. What is the sentence for right? I will write my sight words today. Right. Alright, let's look at this one. He is blank the top. Which word would go there? He is near the top. Very good. He is near the top. Alright, he is near the top. Alright, blank, you like some candy. We just talked about this, didn't we? We'd use this as a question word. What sight word did we talk about that we'd use a question word? Would, so be capital W. Would you like some candy? And end it with a question mark. It can be blank to get up. What sight word would we use? It can be hard, right? Hard to get up. Alright, Beth blanked her shoes. Beth found her shoes. Look, we have a digraph in that word Beth. We have a TH. And we have a digraph right here in SH in shoes. Alright, the next one we have. We blank in school. We write in school. Oh, look, here's a name, so it starts with a capital Mrs. and it's at the beginning of the sentence. Mrs. West is a woman. Right, she's a woman. Alright, don't forget, on your Wonders page, on your board, you also have, you're going to read Ming again, okay, and reread it and think about those questions that I talked to you about earlier. How do you feel when Ming shouted at his dog and why? And how did Ming teach Lee to trust him? And then you also have a long E song. You can also practice your sight words today. Keep up the good work. You're doing awesome.